everybody. We show up in the party, flyer than everybody.
We show up in the party, flyer than everybody. We show up in the party, flyer than everybody.
What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Carbon, and today I want to talk about Blackout. Specifically, how to make Blackout better. Add some things, take some things out, tweak some other things that make me mad, that can be improved. Anyways, there's some things I wrote down, and one of the first ones I want to talk about, and I feel like this is one that's been available and out, but it has never been tweaked, and it is still one of the most useless things in Blackout, and that is Squad Link. And the one thing I didn't know until recently is when you apply Squad Link, it only works for the person that puts it on. The rest of the teammates can't see you through walls. I think it's absolutely ridiculous. I think Squad Link, if you put it on, your entire team should also see each other through walls. But besides that even being a perk, I feel like we should be able to see each other through walls all the time. Like, that should just be a thing. All the time we should be able to see our teammates through walls. So instead of just taking out Squad Link and making that thing like a 24/7, maybe they add perk sharing for Squad Link. So anybody who puts on Squad Link, all perks that are on between the teammates can be shared for like maybe half the amount of time. I think that'd be really interesting. And the next one has to be Medic. It is an absolutely useless perk in solos, because it says that it increases heal time, but it doesn't. That's what Consumer is for. So maybe for Medic, when you put it on, maybe you can increase bandage, heal from 25 to 50, and then maybe medkits can be increased from 50 to 100, or maybe even 75. And then, also with Medic, maybe when you put it on, it adds like an auto healing time, but a very slow one. So if somebody shoots you down to 1, you could have like a half a health every second or so that rebuilds, but only while Medic is in use. Now also, let's talk about Dead Silence. I am a big fan of Dead Silence at the end of game. But one thing with Dead Silence that I think drives me absolutely insane, especially since a lot of circles like to end whether or not you have to cross water, so it's like which side of the land you have to choose. I think Dead Silence should decrease the water splashing sound. That's just, I think it should. If there's anything along with water, is that the sound is just way too loud, the splashing. Sometimes it gets glitched and it'll do it over and over again, and it's a big giveaway. I hear people splashing all the time. I call it shooting fish, because it's just funny to hear people splashing around. And the next one I want to talk about is Reinforced. For Reinforced, it's great for the end of game, but there's no use for using it in the middle of game. It is absolutely the most useful to protect against concussions, which most people carry through the end of game. This way, you do not get blinded, and you are able to take the teammate out. But because you're saving Reinforced for the end of game, it basically leaves you open for concussions for the other 20 minutes of the beginning of the game. Because games are about 25 minutes long, and if you're only waiting until the end, 20 minutes of not having anything to protect against concussions is a huge deal. And concussions, they freeze you in place. They don't allow you to aim down sight. You can't turn. There's just way too many things in play for concussion. Maybe just to add one of them. Being blind is already bad enough. Being frozen is already bad enough. Being able to not be able to ADS is already bad enough. You add all three of those things, and concussions are just overpowered. I do like them, but mid-game defenses, there aren't any. Besides trophy systems, you can't just throw those out all the time. Now let's talk about vehicles. They need to add the free look system like they do when you are gliding at the beginning of the game. You need to be able to free look around, not just in the direction you are looking. It is very, very, very annoying. And maybe add vehicle movement sensitivity in the settings, because I do notice sometimes when I switch seats and I want to look around, it seems like it's just very slow. I would like how H1Z1 did it and add its very own free look system with its very own sensitivity settings, so I could free look around quickly if I want, not at the slow speed at which I want my ADS. And also the incoming missile. Now, I get why they put it in there. It wasn't in the beginning of Blackout. It wasn't. There was just a sound, and they said that, they need a visual warning as well. But with the incoming missile, the rocket launcher is now useless. it's absolutely useless. I get having an incoming missile, but maybe only have an incoming missile when it's about 3 seconds from hitting you or a certain distance from actually hitting you. Unless you see the rocket coming at you ahead of time, I think you should only have a very small window like you do with clusters when they hit a car to get you enough reaction time to jump out of the helicopter. As soon as you see incoming missile, you got like 10 seconds to ditch it. Nobody dies from rocket launchers anymore, and I'd like to use rocket launchers. I think having them on a helicopter, you know, using them as a missile defense system, I think that'd be very fun. I wish they would allow that. And as far as vehicles, I think that they should have a option to put a trophy system on a vehicle, like attach it to a vehicle, rather than trying to find these awkward positions of the bounce of the trophy system to trying to get it to sit there, because obviously they're allowing it to happen. They haven't fixed it. They know people are doing it. So why make it harder? Why make it a weird skill to learn within game? Now, let's talk about ammo. I think it should be a lot like Fortnite, and you should be able to just pick up ammo automatically as you run over it, just automatically replenish it. You know, I'm tired of trying to pick up ammo and I accidentally pick up the gun instead. I've watched many tournaments with the pro players, and it's a common thing in every game, and it's just that no one seems to be talking about it. It's very annoying. I hate picking up a gun when I'm trying to pick up ammo, and now I'm doing this weird cycle of switching guns while also trying to pick up the ammo. And if you're already out of ammo and you don't really know, you're just on the, you know, run picking up the ammo as you see it and it's full, it'll pick up the gun instead. Anyway, enough of that one. Let's go to this one. How about dropping inventory items when you are looting someone? So if you were in a bag and you were laying down or something, you're facing the bag, and there's not enough room in your backpack, so you press your inventory and you find something to drop to make room. So you go into your inventory, you drop it, you come out of your inventory, and now you want to go back into that bag to pick up something that you made room for. So as soon as you press square to open the bag, you now just picked up that item you just dropped right in front of you, between you and the bag. So now you have to readjust yourself just to get into the bag, and if you have to make any more room, now you're doing all these weird movements around the bag. It's very annoying. Please fix it. Please, please, please fix it. Same with the ammo. Just let us pick it up, okay? Now, how about starting off with a backpack? Why can't we just start off with one? Why do we have to make it so crucial to have a backpack? Is it because other games have it? Can't we just start out with one? I think, in my personal opinion, I think we should just start off with a backpack. I really do. As far as opinions as well, I also think that there should maybe be a mode or something to attempt with preset classes. You know, Call of Duty is the perfect example for a game that can have a, basically, you know, a class setup for when you get in the game, and you can't change weapons unless you find them in a supply drop. The tactical weapons, that's the only way you can change your weapons. And when you spawn with your weapon, you get to choose, you know, everything with it. If I want a sniper and a shotgun, I can only have a sniper and a shotgun, the ones that I picked, until maybe I find something in a supply drop or an airdrop. Now, I also have an opinion with level 3 armor. I get it. Everybody has mixed opinions on the armor. The time to kill is too long, the time to kill is too short. Everybody has their mixed opinions on this. I just think level 3 armor shouldn't be as common as it is. Everybody seems to have it now. I can't use the Bowie knife, it's not as fun anymore. I can't hit somebody with a shotgun and then hit them with my, or pump somebody with a shotgun with a shell and then hit them with my gun and automatically, you know, kill them. That kind of stuff doesn't happen anymore. I think if level 3 is going to be that OP, it should only be in airdrops, the drops that come from the planes, kind of like H1Z1 as well. So the only way to get the best of armor is to fight your way to those supply drops. Now, as far as other opinions and other things, there's a lot of things that could be fixed, but maybe let's revert the armor back to pre 1.13 update. You know, that's just an opinion. Lower the time to kill back to where it was. It was a lot more fun. It was easier to take on more than one person at a time because people aren't sponges and just eating up all of the bullets. It's insane. But maybe level 3 should only be found in the airdrops, you know? Maybe pick one of the two, because the current one right now is annoying. I mean, I still love the game. I'm still going to play it, but it is very annoying. And another thing with throwing objects and grenades and concussions, some people try to be very precise when throwing. They want to fit it in right into a crack of a door or a window. People are very precise with where they want to throw their equipment, but auto aim can completely screw this up. Let's say you want to strafe past a door and there's an exact place you want to throw your grenade near an enemy and you've cooked it, but right as you get ready to throw it, your auto aim sees the player and it misguides your direction of aim, and you release, and now you've hit the door frame or you haven't gotten into the window, and it's a waste. We do not need auto aim on when we are throwing equipment. Please just turn it off. And as far as other settings, please let us turn hit markers off like PC players get to do. I don't want hit markers. They help me. There's already 4, pre-markers on the screen to help you gauge where your hit fire is going to be. And then there's another 4 hit markers once you are shooting at somebody. It's just, there's so many hit markers. I'd rather just not have hit markers, and I just want to listen for the sound of hits. That's all I want. Maybe even a blood visual or something. But not these hit markers. They get in the way of me tracking where I am shooting people. And in a game like Blackout with people so far away, hit markers can completely deter your thought process on where somebody is going, because you can't tell because it's hidden by the hit markers. Also, let's talk about campers. Campers, people have said that maybe when you're camping, there should be a dot on the map locating where that person is. I don't believe that's true. Camping is a big part of Battle Royale. Survival is key. But I do feel like there should be some sort of warning, whether it's a visual warning or a verbal warning, saying, hey, there's somebody camping in your area. They haven't moved in a while. Be on alert. Like, they don't tell you exactly where. Maybe your character just says, I think something nearby. Someone's camping nearby. Obviously not those words, but maybe just something within a certain radius saying, hey, somebody's nearby. They haven't moved in a while. I would like that. Give it a test. And let's talk about custom games. Now, I've been playing some custom games with my members, and they're fun, kind of. 12-man, lobbies, full time frame as if it's a normal game. So 12 people, 25 minutes. Absolutely insane. Please let it start within a predetermined circle, maybe one that we can choose. Okay? Or maybe even a randomized one, but 25 minutes starting at, no circle and then finding out where to go and then just keep... It's like nobody fights each other for the first 15, 20 minutes of the game. Everybody's just waiting for that last circle. And if you're doing doubles, there's only 6 teams. If you're doing quads, there's only 3 teams. Let it be more custom, please, Treyarch. I'm begging you. Let custom games be more custom. I don't think you understand the amount of fun and content that can be produced by some of us players here on YouTube and other stuff in the community. It could be so much fun. There could be tournaments. There could be... there's just so many thoughts. I couldn't even begin. There's so many opportunities by increasing custom games. Let us choose maybe if we want to do just a snipers game. Let us choose the time limit. Let us choose whether or not if it's a down but not out or hot pursuit. Holy crap, custom games has the potential to be something amazing, and right now it's just blah. Anyway, guys, I hope you agree with some of these thoughts. If you guys have some thoughts of your own, please put them down in the comments. Please share this video for your chance to win a $100 Amazon gift card. Other details are in the description on that. Also, guys, I upload every single day and stream every single day. So hit that like, hit that subscribe, leave a comment, let me know what I did wrong. Guys, it's your boy Carbon. Peace.
We show up in the party, flyer than everybody. We show up in the party, flyer than everybody.
We show up in the party.